connect real world while learning and learn the smarter way. Learn the smarter and quicker way. As you interact with this world, you do observe a lot of things. And a lot of things sit in your mind. A lot of things get built in your brain in a flow. The car's going, the car's stopping. People buying something, people giving money, people putting their packing bags in the car, shopping. Yes, you are seeing the world. But if you want to learn something, connect the real world while learning and learn the smarter way. Always remember this. The basic technique with which we should learn is first connect the real world. It's very easy to remember the real world and connect to what we read. For we know that whatever is inside our knowledge has come from this world. There is nothing in those books or videos or on that internet which is outside.
Gourd and greens. The temple kitchens prepare
Food is
food for
prepared
some
and then
20,000
we
devotees
go sit
every
in a
day.
line, take food and all
It
that
is
stuff,
first
right?
offered to Lord
But
Krishna
before that,
as
what exactly we do? So this is a recap of what we had discussed last time, that we'll go to temples and this is the way they had to put their footwear. If they put the footwear like this, their footwear gets lost. So you have to go to temple. There's no other go for that. So if you have to go to temple, then you have to also pray. If you have to pray, God, then there has to be some way of keeping this your footwear properly so that after you finish your prayer, you need to get back. So as we discussed in the last episode, we need to have an organized way of living our footwear. Correct? So what is organized way of living footwear? Organized way of living the footwear is somewhat like this. That means the footwear where we live is having a label. It's recognized by a token or a key. So you keep your shoes here, the token is given to you, right? And then when you come back from your prayer, you give the token and you recover your shoes. Yes. What is this called? This is called as mapping technique, correct? So I'm not talking about mapping technique means drawing a world map. So what I am talking about. What I am talking about here. No, I'm not talking about the world map. I'm talking a mapping technique. What happens in a mapping technique? The mapping technique, you have a slot here, and what is happening is here is that we're talking about keeping your footwear inside a slot, which means that this footwear is going inside a slot. It is going to have a token or key, right? And what is the value of this token or key is your footwear. That means in the put operation, the footwear is put in a stall, right? Yes, in the footwear, it is put in a stall this way. And then the token is given to you. So this mapping of a token to a slot and keeping a value inside is called as technique of mapping, which is our real world scenario and which we took inside in our Java program, where we said that in my hash map, I'm going to store certain characters of words by making the characters as key and storing the frequency of that. We did this and then we realized that we were using two APIs, very important APIs of the Java HashMap, which is hashmap.put and key as well as value, right? And hashmap.get. So, which is again here. Get is asking you to specify a key, which means if I take this way, now storehm is my hash map. Storehm hash map, what it does is it has a method to put, and where is that put here? It's here. Now in our case, since I declared in the generics as a character, it will take the key as a character type. That means whatever key is there, the type is character, and then the value it puts is an integer value. This is your put method. So we use put method, and then we also use the get method. So get, what it does, it just takes your key, whatever key you keep, and then it gives you the value. So this is what is being done in this operation, that I'm going to store this, all the characters in a string. I'm going to convert this string into a character array. Then I'm going to iterate through this. And the first time I open my hash map, I'm checking if it contains a key. and I start at 0. If it does not contain a key, then I'll store the key. Plus what I will do is I'll store its count as 1. But if there is already a key, so first time I think you get H, right? It observes that H is not there, then it will store the H with the value as 1. And same thing happens for E, and then if you go to L, also same thing happens. But if it again comes here, L, it does not go here, it will go here. And this time what it does is that we do a put, but observe that we are doing a get operation also. So this is the way we connected a real world scenario with our scenario of Java HashMap. Now, imagine if when I return you a slipper, if this pair is reversed. That means I do not maintain the order of this. So you see this, right? This is in reverse order. So somebody returns you a slippers instead of this way. If they return you the shoe this way, your order is lost. And you don't feel good about it. So same thing is happening if you use an ordinary hash map. So when I use this ordinary hash map, if you remember when we were trying to print, let's see if I can print this. You see, the order is not maintained here. So if the order is not maintained, when you're printing, your order is lost. But I don't want to lose my order. How do I take care of that? So that is where you use your linked hash map. All you do is simple difference. That is, instead of having ordinary map, you use ordinary hash map, use linked hash map. You are doing everything same. And then when you print this, let's see how it prints. Yeah, so the order is maintained here. First was H, then was E, then was L, then was O, then was W, then was R, then was T, all right? This way, when you maintain the order in a linked hash map, when you're printing, you will not have the need of sorting or knowing what was the previous order. But next, we are going to make our method more useful. We are going towards reusability, this program. That means this program will be converted to a method. And my intention of showing the linked hash map is complete here. And what was the need for linked hash map?